Let me get this straight. You blew up a building.
2 CIs and the CEO of 22andU.
Two competing federal agencies with the same mission.
I don't understand why those Fed a-holes are so darn mean.
To protect the public from the scourge of dangerous misinformation.
You know those bum idiots. This is all them. We had a solid case.
The word entrapment, not even in their vocabulary.
The explosives we provided were fake.
Sworn to a duty to always tell the truth.
We have no indication at this time that this was a deliberate act.
We're all being transferred.
To where?
The only place currently with openings. Alaska.
Good morning.
Welcome to the office, huh?
And we got the retro feel. You know, the funny about federal buildings, they're all different, but they're still somehow all the same.
Oh, good morning, Agent Walker. At the coffee station. We actually drew straws before he got here, and I won, so we get to work together.
Let's get started. Let's see if we can't stir something up.
Let's give it a minute. I like to warm up the truth muscles a little coffee beforehand.
Well, what do you want to do first?
What do we have for a surveillance van?
Oh, wow. I got a Ford Explorer. We don't have a surveillance van.
Do you put many cases here?
Cases?
Yeah, cases. We're the tip of the spear when it comes to protecting American democracy.
You really believe this? You really believe that people posting crap online is going to cause our country to crumble?
I think the work that we do is important.
We don't have a surveillance van.
Missing people got one. We've never needed one.
We need a surveillance van. We need a big case or a CI who can lead us to a big case.
What do you need the van for?
Surveillance.
CIs, or confidential informants, are the lifeblood of any good law enforcement agency. Public posts on social media are one of the best ways to find CIs. Agents would never use coercion or take things out of context to try and persuade someone to become a confidential informant.
The new Taylor Swift single is absolute fire. I'm just seeing a lot of incendiary and violent language here.
Agents always need to be on their toes and ready to make snap decisions.
Is there anything I can do for you guys? Actually, David, there is something you can do for us.
Chicky nuggies.
Chicky nuggies.
What?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. McDonald's cheeseburger.
Burger King.
Burger King cheeseburger.
Flame broiled.
And chicken nuggets.
Oh, baby, know you're gonna like it. I wanna be your beaver pilot. Said, honey, know you're gonna like it. I wanna be.
Awesome, right?
Is this a loner?
This thing's totally legit.
What is this? It's got windows!
All right, we are live. Oop, turn that down. All right. We are rocking and rolling here in snowy Anchorage, Alaska, because, you know, we didn't have winter until now. Now we get to have winter. I don't understand why it decided to wait until now to have winter. I don't know. Sorry, I had to run away there and grab my case for my earpiece. So I'm not listening to myself on a delay. That's never fun. But anyway, so Michael's busy tonight. The Rethink Home is going to be at the home show this weekend. So he's probably, he was moving stuff in and then he had some other stuff to do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep editing then. And I spent all night last night listening to music, trying to find the right music to put on the wake up scene that I got going. And I'm just not happy with it. I settled on a song and then I sent it to the actors and they're kind of like, nah. So I'm like, okay, back to the drawing board. So we are back to the drawing board. So instead of continuing to look for music, I'm just going to go ahead and get this scene finished without the actual music. I'm just going to go for it. We're just going to try and get it done. And so, yeah, that's my plan for tonight. I mean, we could talk about all the craziness that's going on out in the world, but good Lord, I just don't even. We're at stupid point. We're at DEF CON stupid right now. Nothing seems to matter. Nothing anybody says seems to matter. Nothing anybody does seems to matter. Everybody's just mad about everything. So it's DEF CON stupid. We're at DEF CON stupid. I just don't get. Okay. All right. There's one story before we get to editing, because I have no idea how this kind of a headline, and I'll show you my response to it. So there's a story going around out there. And I guess now they've got a picture of the dude. But I'm just going to share it. I have no idea how we get to this point. But the story is breaking: NYPD is looking for necrophilia suspect who reportedly was having times with a dead person on a New York City subway. Like I said, we're at DEF CON stupid. We have crossed any kind of plane of ridiculousness, and we have just gone all the way to stupid. Why is there a dead person on the subway? Okay, so this is I guess, and I didn't listen to this today. I just saw this and I'm like, they're looking for somebody who was having times with somebody who's on the subway. Why is there a dead person on the subway? So that was my response was, bring your dead to work day was a flop. Because what other response can you have to this? And I think somebody else said, how did the male corpse get on the subway? And I think I did say, oh, nope, that's not my, I didn't respond to. It was bring your dad to work day yesterday. Didn't you hear? Or don't you hear? So yeah, I don't even know how we get there, but maybe we'll find out right here. So let's see what the hell the NBC News in New York has to tell us about this insane freaking story.
Say this man performed sex acts on another man who died on an R train. NYPD officers responded to reports of a body on that train.
I don't even know how.
At the Whitehall subway station just after midnight. That was yesterday. When officers looked at video from subway cameras, our police sources say they found the man in the yellow hoodie there sexually abusing the corpse, stopping only when passengers entered or exited the train. Police say that man.
Oh my God.
When officers looked at video to say they found the man in the yellow hoodie there sexually abusing the corpse, stopping only when passengers entered or exited the train. Police say that man had been dead for several hours before that
Why? How?
Attack.
How does he end up dead on the subway? What is going on? There's got to be more to this story. So I guess he's got a name, Carlos Garcia. I don't understand how in the wide world of sports that how are we here? There's got to be a different story. There's got to be a story about this somewhere. Right? And I know I saw something earlier, but oh, look. There's this dead person here. Should I call 911? Should I do it? No. I think I'm going to do something. What? And it's still, all I'm finding is the same story. Like there's a, I just don't know how we get here. I'm looking for the rest of the story. I'm looking for the rest of the story because it just doesn't make any damn sense. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in the New York City subway. I'm not going to lie. Like, there's just some craziness going on in New York subway. But how does this person even end up? I mean, I get it. People die in different places, but okay. So here's from NBC New York. Okay, so we've got a story here. We got a story from NBC New York, which but it has no idea why or how. It's just about the dude. What?
Direct knowledge of the case. Say this man performed sex acts on another man who died on an R train. NYPD officers responded to reports of a body on that train at the Whitehall subway station just after midnight. That was yesterday. When officers looked at video from subway cameras, our police sources say they found the man in the yellow hoodie there sexually abusing the corpse, stopping only when passengers entered or exited the train. Police say that man had been dead for several hours before that vile attack.
Insane. Insanity. Oh my gosh, is this really going to start again? Gosh darn it. All right, I guess we got to restart. Oh, update, of course. No, we're just going to... Okay, dog cam will be back in a moment. Now, there was a helicopter crash today, too, that was just crazy in New York. In fact, let's take a look at that. And while I go switch dogs out, and I will be right back. Let's see what the mayor of New York has to say.
Let's go out to the family of those who were on board and all 6 who were on board of the helicopter. It's almost reminiscence of the plane going down here on the Hudson River, but thank God we didn't lose any lives back then. It's still fresh and it's still new. The investigation is ongoing, and we have the entire family members, we're lifting them up in prayer. Here's what we know at this time. At approximately 3:17 this afternoon, we began receiving multiple calls for a helicopter that crashed in the water. These calls generated the response of many agencies, as Deputy Mayor Dorothy stated, including FDNY, NYPD, the Port Authority, and our Jersey partners, the police officers in Jersey as well, and the Coast Guard. 3 adults and 3 children were on board a Bell 206 helicopter that had left from the downtown Skyport just about 3 p.m. The pilot and his family visited from Spain, with our preliminary information as of this time. Members of the FDNY and NYPD harbor units arrived at the scene, and divers from both agencies entered the water. At this time, all 6 victims have been removed from the water, and sadly, all 6 victims have been pronounced deceased. Again, we're praying for the families and our gratitude.
What a bummer,
to the
too.
rescuers and the courage that was displayed in their dedication.
And it looked like with that, all right, let me find this. Okay, oop, that's back up. All right, get that going again. It looked like just the entire thing, like the entire oh man, they got pictures of the people. That's no good. But like the rotor just came off the helicopter. Like that's that's the video of the helicopter going into the water. Ugh. Different one. It shows like there's maybe parts of it. Yeah. Like it just fell. I mean, it just dropped. That was crazy. And then let's see, there was, okay, so yeah, the rotor is still spinning here. Let me share this one. All right, it's still going. Okay, so that's the rotor right there. You see it's still spinning as it comes down and then splashes in the water there. And then, so yeah, I'm not, these are 2 different camera angles. So yeah, how the hell does a rotor just fall off a damn helicopter? That doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense that a rotor, and the whole top, I mean, you can see like the top of it too, I think, when you're looking at the rotor. Like it's not just the rotor, it's like the whole, like the rotor assembly. Because it's still spinning. Oh, what was that splashing right there? Something splashed right there. I just caught that. I didn't even see that before. Something splashed in the foreground. Oh, maybe that was the helicopter. Oh, that might have been the hell. Yeah, that's. Oof. I bet you that's the helicopter right there. And then there's the pieces of it. But yeah, the whole thing just disintegrated. That doesn't. That is crazy. How does a helicopter just fall out of the sky? I don't know. And how does somebody end up dead on a subway with somebody molesting a... I mean, how does that happen? What are we doing? Like I said, we went to DEFCON stupid. DEFCON insanity, whatever you want to call it. Hang on, trying to get the dog cam back up here so we can see an empty dog bed. Change the name. All right, and now we have empty dog bed. Well, kind of empty. It's right there. All right, maybe it won't go off again because I've reset it. I think it's it's going in USB into a just regular USB and not other USB-C. I might need to change the camera into USB-C so it does better. But yeah, just. Oh, okay. So here is a story from. This is on the other stupid thing. This necrophiliac on the New York subway. But how? Police searching for a sicko accused of abusing a man's corpse on a Manhattan subway. Unidentified. Well, he's been identified now. He left the Whitetail Street subway station in Lower Manhattan shortly after midnight. Horses. The unidentified accused necrophiliac is sought by NYPD for allegedly having times with a dead man on an R train just around 11:45 Tuesday night. Just what? Hey. The investigators do not believe the two knew each other. The person of interest identified by police as a heroin addict, his brother told the Post. His brother said his troubled sibling, had been staying with him since he was released from prison a few months ago. He had been locked up for a while, said his 56-year-old brother, though he could not remember if it was robbery or assault. I haven't seen him in a few days. He started staying out late. He's never done anything like this in his life. I'm not what they said he did. I don't think that he did that. He's not that type of person. Well, yeah, he is. He's definitely that kind of person. He said he took his thing out and put it in the guy. Yeah, I don't think he's did that. They got him on video, homie. The allegations he gets the New York Post just sucks, man. All these stupid freaking. Where is the. Can't you just click where you just get the text? Yeah. I just want the text. All right, fine. They're saying the police need to do a better investigation because my brother's not like that. Yes, he is. No matter how bad the heroin addiction is, he's not like that. he did it. Police are looking to speak with a woman who. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Police are looking to speak with a woman who handed the deceased victim a cigarette of some kind before he died, and the man committed acts on his lifeless body. Oh my God, this is the worst story I have ever seen in my life. She was seen rummaging through the man's pockets after he smoked and became unconscious, according to police sources. The dead man had boarded the subway around 8 p.m. and the suspect got on 3 hours later, and although it was not clear exactly where, he made first contact with the dead man around 11:20, and by 11:45, security footage showed the twisted suspect engaging in acts with the victim. Oh my good Lord. So man gets on the subway at 8 o'clock. Woman gives man cigarette. Man smokes cigarette with woman. Man becomes unconscious. Woman robs man. Man dies. Woman. Well, yeah. I mean, man becomes unconscious. Woman robs man. Man dies. Another man comes along later and finds dead person. And man, what is up with New York? You got some issues. So Michigan is the dumbest place in the entire United States. Massachusetts is second, and it's kind of a toss-up from different places. New York might be third. New York might be third after this one. This one's going to put them up higher on the list. I have no idea how in the absolute world you think that that's any kind of. Oh my good Lord Almighty. New York needs Jesus. That's what it comes down to. New York needs Jesus. They do. They absolutely do. All right. Well, like I said, last night I spent hours and hours trying to find a song for this scene, and I did not have success. I thought I had found one, and I was, I wasn't exactly happy with it. I was settling, I guess. And then I just kind of clipped it because it's only 2 minutes so far and so I kind of just did those 2 minutes, and I sent it to the actress who was in it, Wendy, and she's like, I want something different. She's like, maybe we do something different there. And I'm like, yeah. And she said my idea is basically, all right, let me share this because I'm done talking about weird stuff in New York City. I'm just done. Give me one moment. Share my big old screen. So yeah. So we got the wake up scene. You'll see why this matters. This goes somewhere. But she's saying, yeah, what about something that's like ethereal and it kind of builds up as we go, and it's like, because everybody's waking up, then she's waking up and Zach's not. And she gets out of bed and he doesn't. And then, so yeah, that is what we're going for. And she's like, yeah, something that builds up over time. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I was looking for. But I couldn't. I mean, I went through 100 songs probably on Artlist and on the audio, whatever it is, the other one service that I have, and I just can't find it yet. Now I know it's there. That's the thing, is on Artlist. Like, I don't have it up. Hang on. Art list. The right song is there. It exists. It's got to be. It exists somewhere. Oh shoot. All right, hang on. Stand by. Let me sign in. New York is a cesspool. Yeah, it's nutty right now there. It really is. All right, I don't need that right now. Go away. Go away. No, stop. Oh, cancel. There we go. Okay. All right, we're good. So there's thousands of songs on here. Thousands. And I kind of want an actual song too. But I don't know. Waterfall of Hope. So yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to go ahead and just finish the video part of this scene. Get that all down, and then I'll come up with a song later. So, okay. So, all right. So we go back to Zach. All right. Let's get, see, does he do another? All right, we'll just go 10 seconds from here. Where are we at? We're just after 6. So we'll go to 6.00. So we'll go to 6.10. Right there. And then we'll have to fix the audio. And push my little button. Catch that. Go over here. Move that in. Now let's go. Because you can hear I something scratches right there. But we got full audio right there. So that's like. All right. Link. Add it there. What's the duration on this? A second. All right, cool. Just over a second. Really? Seems longer than a second. Oh. 1.22 seconds. Okay. That makes sense. There we go. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing down here. Okay. Control copy. Control. All right, let's make sure we got rid of the blah, 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 blah. There's still weird noises in there. Okay, so shit. I guess I should have listened to that closer. Where is it clear? Right there. Okay. Add edit. And then add edit. Back to the beginning. Paste. Shit. Oh, that sounds okay. All right, and then more weird noises there, but no worries. We can just go here, do another Control V, go back a little bit, do another one. Up here to the edit point and do one. There we go. Because eventually there will be music underneath this. All right. Da-da-da. Okay, now let's get Wendy Finding Clothes. We'll do 2 of those. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Our clothes.
Great, right here. Right there. So yeah, so right there. I guess this was all me setting up the shot.
Tell us when I feel ready.
Okay, there we go. What did she end up with? Let's see. She ended up with the black. Okay, that's what I thought. With the belt. All right. Dee-dee-dee. Where'd it go? Oh, there. Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm going to grab out of this. We'll see here. All right, I think we'll do the white one first. So let's see. Let's try right here. All right, and then Trying to keep all these at like right at 10 seconds. So 26. Yep. That looks good. Okay. All right. Let's grab that. Or here. Okay. We'll start with the other camera. And then partway through, we will switch to the top camera. Let's see how that looks. I like that. That looks pretty good. Alrighty. And then maybe we'll do another Zach wake up alarm, another snooze the alarm. So, but hang on just a moment because I need to run to that little place that you go to when you got to do stuff. All right, I'll be right back. Here, I'll start it over from the beginning so you can watch it from the beginning with no music or anything, but you know, it is what it is. Because I just haven't found the right song yet. I got Wendy's looking too, though. She's looking for a song as well. So, all right, here we go. Okay. Righty, almost there. All right, there we go. Now, another little alarm here. I bet you it's right here. This looks like the alarm code going off. Yep. Oh, it goes off the whole time. Okay. All right, how long is that? Oh, it's not too bad. That's like 12 seconds. Okay. All right, let's get that. I think we can cut it. I just want a second beforehand. All right, so 6. Yeah, it's like 12 seconds. All right, that's fine. I'm a dummy. I hit the wrong button. Try that again. Oh, and you know what? I need my copy. Paste attributes. Paste attributes. There we go. All right, and then we need to, once the trying to get, so okay, so we add a keystone there. All right, and then let's roll out. There we go. No, I rolled out too far. It'll only be 100%, dummy. There we go. That's what we want right there. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like it. All right. That works. Okay. Back to Wendy. One more picking closeout. And it's the black one. Yep, right there. Bam. Okay. And then let's go to 43. Which one was I turning off? Turning off one of the sounds, I thought. Yep. Bottom one. We don't need the bottom sound effects. And that one we don't need. All right. And then let's. Ooh, that's a little loud. What is that noise? Good Lord. Mm-mm. All right, you're going to have to get rid of that. Let's see if we can get it out with addition. Actually, no, let's not. Let's get it out with a bit of just take a little piece of this. Oh, no. Need a longer piece there. To right there. Now let's try to get rid of that. Nope, I gotta back it up just a little bit. Nope. Okay, that sounds better. Now let's just make sure we can't hear it. Nope. Okay. All right. So that's a good one. Okay. All right, go to reset it. Does it go off again or not? Okay, now just do the bong hit. So what I want you to do is just kind of roll through the covers. Yep. All right. All right. So 720. So 10 after. Ooh, we can get it right before the little clickety clicks there. Yes. Try that. Might be a little less than 10 seconds, actually. Right there. And then right there before the little clicks. Okay, perfect. Duration 10.2 seconds. Okay, and then let's get the motion and paste attributes. There we go. I don't want to show the time because it says 9 o'clock and like I want this to feel like it's earlier than 9. Because that doesn't make sense if both of them are getting up at 9 o'clock. All right, I'll be right back. All right, how'd you get back out of here? Dang it. Oh, whoa. Holy stalkers. Look outside now. All right. Go. Penny, go. Oh, just run into the fence. Come on. Come on, Mikee. Oh, yeah. By the way, Patty, I did watch the first 2 episodes of that McDonald's thing, and I want to get back on it. The McMillions. Oh, my God. What a shit show. And everybody's arguing over who Uncle Jerry is, right? Like they're saying, oh, no, it's this guy. And one of the person's like, oh, no, it's that guy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy that those, like, it seems like none of those things were real. And I thought for sure the one guy's ex-wife was in on it, but now she's saying, no, I never knew anything, even though she was the head of security at the Simon place. Like, holy moly, what the hell is going on? Benny, what are you doing? Why are you freaking out? But yeah, that was crazy. All right, and I'll show you something else that's crazy. We're gonna do a little We're gonna do a little interlude here. Okay, Robbie. Link. So it has not been snowing hardly at all here at the house today. Like when I got home, there was no real snow on the ground at all. But now, give me just a moment. We might have a little bit of an interlude here. Okay, pause this. Well, not yet. Hang on.
Robbie iPhone joined.
Show on stream. There we go. You can see my map there. All right. Oh, dog, damn it. All right, look at his nuts. Yes, messy garage. But that is what's going on now. Like right now, we are getting snowed on like crazy. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, echo. But yeah, it is crazy snow. And they're saying we might get like 4 to 8 inches. So I'm not sure. But that's what we're dealing with. Crazy, huh? Anyway, all right. Figured I'd share that with you because when I got up and looked out, I'm like, oh my God, it's snowing like that. Like I said, it snowed in town all day today in Anchorage, and we're right outside of Anchorage. And now it's snowing here. So we'll see. All right, head back. All right. Yeah, it probably was an echo because I just jumped on my cell phone there. But what are you guys doing? Good grief. Silly dogs. I don't want to put that light right in the way because then knock it over. Gotta make that a little lighter. Dogs in the shadows. I guess that shutter speed. That's all right there. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Quite that shadow on him, but eh. And then there's the nutcase. What a nutcase dog. Yeah, but that show is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Oh, okay, yeah, let me see here. Yeah. Oh, it's going to get even crazier, huh? Let's see, do I still have the... Yep. That one. Yeah. Yep. No, that's what it seems like. That show just keeps getting crazier and crazier. So yeah, I'm looking forward to more episodes. Maybe try and catch one tonight. We'll see. Okay, so there we go. Zach is awake, or he's got he's hit the alarm. All right, so now let's go ahead. We're 3 minutes of sleeping, so now we're gonna do. Now we'll have the exercise. So let's see. Let's have her come out of the house and do.
Oh, cut. We can see the
Oh, now we can see the light there, can't we? All right. All right, 20 seconds. Like a bull in a china shop, that dog, I tell you. And of course, he took the spot that Tina wanted, so. Oh my goodness. Now he's got to run off somewhere else. Ay, nutcase. Nutcase. All right, so let's see. Just after 10 seconds there. And then what do we got? Yep. All right, we don't need completely put on shoes, but we'll just do this a little bit. All right. Okay, and then I do want one more sleeping with Zach here. Do I have 10 seconds? So 49 to. Guess I'll just. Coughing. Okay, that works. Should still have the same one. No, oh, you bastard. Oh. Okay. There's a little click there. So we'll get rid of the click. Fun with sound. That one I'm not too worried about. All right. Okay, and then okay, we get still sleeping. Okay, then we're going to get after the shoes are on. Get the final of the shoe tie. Let's see what we got here. Start a little later. Okay, let's start at 08. Nope, 06, 04. Yep, 04 to 14. Let's see. Yep. Bam. And why? And it says season 1, but there's only seems to be one season of McMillions. So, are they going to do a second one, or do they need to? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, so she does that. Runs off. And then we'll do this one. How long is this? How long are you? 37 seconds. Okay. All right, so we'll have to break that into pieces, I think. Yep. So let's go ahead. And let's see what the first 10 seconds or so of this is. So. Okay, so I think we can get rid of a little bit of that. Yep. Okay, so how about we start right there. Okay, start right there. And then we got him rolling over. Oh, the clock's over there too. Damn it, there's another clock over there. All right. How long do we got? Maybe I can. Let's see, what's the other camera look like? Might be time for the other camera. It's so jumpy though. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Okay, we'll just have to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so 341 to 51 is what? Hmm. Oh, I wish that clock wasn't there. Might just have to. Well, let's see. How bad is that second camera? Pretty bad. All right, I guess there's no getting around it. I mean, here we can zoom in, right? Get rid of it. Could just make this 8 seconds, right? Yeah, we could. Or actually, no. I know what we can do. We'll just go a bit more back here. So go some 3. Is that 341? 51. Okay, let's go back. Yes. 51. Ha. The shit. Why are you stuck? God damn it. Okay, now we need to zoom in a little bit. Yes. Ha ha. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now let's get her past my car. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. Oh, wait, let's. Mm-hmm. Can't have the logo of my company in the video. Okay, so just after 16 to 26. Perfect. She runs around the corner in there. Excellent.
And cut!
So let's get it right before we scream cut. Okay, perfect. Ugh. All right. Getting there.
I like it.
All right, and I need to get rid of that. I like it. Gosh darn it.
I like it.
All right, let's see. Bad director. Why would you say stuff? All right, let's see. Good. All right. It's not like you're hearing footfalls or anything after this. All right. Kale. All right, and now all right, let's go there. Get rid of that. And let's see what we can do about getting rid of the damn clock. Oh, yeah. We got this shit. No clock. All right. There we go. This is going to be a little longer than 10 seconds. So have to be like 12 seconds. All right. And delete that. All right. First part of this is done. It's a 4-minute freaking wake up scene. Now I just got to find the right music. "4 minutes of Zach sleeping and turning off on alarm clock. Which, and if you notice, there's actually no alarm clock on the counter. It was just the iPhone sound, you know, we're like play an alarm clock basically. So we played an alarm clock on the iPhone. We didn't actually have an alarm clock there. You know, behind the scenes stuff was like, there's an alarm clock going off. Where's it at on the counter? Well, it's not there. All right. You know, I don't, let me see. I think I'm going to change this. Because you can still see the damn, I don't want any of that. So we're just going to go to here. All right, let's see if that works. I don't know why it's so quiet tonight. Oh, I know why, because I turned my headphones down when I was outside. This won't feel so long with the right music. With the right song, this is going to be just perfect. I got to find the right freaking song first. Which I thought I had last night, but I don't. So see what we got. We got, you know, one person that's ambitious and up and rolling and getting ready. What? I don't what? No, I don't. I cut it off and I sent it to Wendy and Jody, and Wendy was like, eh. So I'm like, okay. So I got to find, and she was right. She actually, my thought was something that like kind of builds up and like starts out slow and then builds up as they go. And so that's what I was looking for the whole time, and I just couldn't find it. And so I settled on that other one, which I thought the theme was good, but I just don't know. I don't know. It never really sat with me. So we're looking for something else. Yep. No, she did. She totally did. She totally hit what I was looking for in a song. And so she's looking for a song. as well. You know, I didn't do on this one. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like if we switch the camera there. Yep, I like that. So yeah, so she's all ambitious. She gets up, ready to go. Zach is like, Mister, I'm just gonna remind me to auto match the sound. That's actually going to come up a little bit. All right. That's not too much. We'll see. Might need to go back and undo those. All right. So then we got the. What was that? Putting in the earphones. 10 seconds on the nose. And then I like this because she's going out getting exercise and he's going to get up and. Okay, so no, we do not want that on auto match. Turn that off. And he's going to get up, roll over. Yes, I do want the auto match. These two as well. Okay. And then we have bong hit. And why is that all sounding stupid? I just have to bring it up naturally. All right. There we go. 4 minutes and 16 seconds of nothing. I like it. No, actually, there's quite a bit. This tells quite a bit of a story. Now I just got to find the right freaking song. Okay. All right. And then we get into. All right. Might as well go get my audio. Now, as she is eating breakfast, as both of them, so she's going to be eating breakfast and Dave is going to be on his computer. they are going to be listening to the press conference that happens. So I need the audio from that. What I'll do is I'll probably just take okay, so what do we do? I'm going to go here. And I'm going to do a new sequence. And we're going to call it press conference audio. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to take all of the audio. Except for the music. Stick it here. No. Unlink. I just need audio. All right.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week.
All right, so what we're going to do is just take little snippets of the press conference here.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant.
Okay, so I definitely want that piece. Okay, so all right, so now, but we don't want the audio nice and clean like that because we want it to seem like it's coming through a speaker. But we can do that. Check this out.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week.
Aha, see?
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant.
I think that actually sounds good, but let's see. Let's just play with the presets anyway. See what else. See what else. Let's see. So from the radio, from the television. What's from the television sound like?
We are investigating the unfortunate events of...
It's not too bad. From the telephone.
We are investigating the unfortunate...
I think the TV. Actually, I think the radio sounds best. Podcast voice. What's podcast voice?
We are investigating...
Nope. This is the radio one.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there...
I mean, if she's listening to it from an iPad, that's probably the best one.
We are investigating the unfortunate events...
See, that's too loud. It's peaking my meter too. It's going to the red. We don't want red because that means
we are investigating the
peaking.
Unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there...
I think from the radio is the best one.
Are investigating...
Or from the television. Television is not bad either.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion...
Ooh, yeah, that's the difference there. You can hear Maybe you can hear the difference. There's a little bit of a difference.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant.
Maybe television is the better one.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant. The unfortunate events of last week. As you know,
Why does it say custom?
we are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant.
I think from the radio does the best. All right, so all right, and now what's the duration on that? That is really no duration? No. Oh, it's because I got two different things picked up here. 3 seconds and 4 seconds. Oh, so we're only at 7 seconds. No. Okay, we can shut this down.
Of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant.
We are working with the management and staff of Mr. Plucky's to ascertain what happened.
Okay. I probably want the whole thing here. I want this part 2. Wait, did I go radio or television? Radio.
Of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant. We are working with the management and staff of Mr. Plucky's to ascertain what happened.
Okay. Doop, doop, doop. That's what we want. We want those 3. And that's going to be, we don't need to go 10 seconds anymore. We can go back and forth because it's still only like 12 seconds. That was 7 seconds. And this is another 5 seconds. So yeah, 12 seconds. We're at 12 seconds.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week.
All right. And so rolling here.
Getting set.
Chimney check.
Office. Oops. Keep going.
Yes.
Okay.
I need some ambient sound from the kitchen here. There we go. That's all I'm gonna get, it sounds like. Oh, maybe.
Keep going.
Ambient sounds. Mm. Okay. Ambient noise. Mm. Why do we need this? Because I need sound underneath that, because all I get is on this one is Jody talking. Which I didn't realize at the time was just, it's going to be hard to get rid of.
They all.
And then maybe a little crunch sound here. All right, this is nice and quiet. Make sure I have to use that. All right, and then this one. God damn it. No. Okay, and now we copy the two of them and we paste the two of them. And then we copy all four of them and we paste all four of them. And let's just make sure we got nice and smooth. That's nice. And there's a clock going off in the background, but that's okay because it's all in sync here. It's all in sync. And then if we've got like, just do this. Yeah. Now I got a bunch of it. Okay. And that way I can shut that off. And then I've also got 8 seconds of crunchy crunch. I'll use that piece in there. Yeah, it's I think this was actually the over at Wendy's place. This is the very, very first scenes we filmed for this entire show. Were these scenes, because this was in like August of 23 or whatever. So yeah, anyway, all right. I think I'm gonna stop there for tonight because I'm getting hungry. But we got quite a bit done. I'm very happy with what we got done. This is going to end up being like a 10-minute freaking scene, I think. Wasn't expecting it to go this long, but it is.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant. We are working with the management and staff of Mr. Plucky's to ascertain what happened.
Okay, let's see. Let me... All right, let's see. Let's grab this right here.
And a brand new.
And let's go paste it here. Link. Got to get rid of this here because this is no good to me at all. I don't think. Let's see.
What if it was the Antichrist dressed up as the problem?
Damn it. Yep, get rid of both of them. Clear. And then like for my ambience. Just about perfect. Get rid of that. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see how this is going to go.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant. We are working with the management and staff of Mr. Plucky's to...
All right, let's...
Deliver Al Jones, Intelligence Battle Network. He has no.
We are... are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant. We are working with the management and staff of Mr. Plucky's to ascertain what happened. We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant. We are working with the management and staff of Mr. Plucky's to ascertain what happened.
All right, I think that'll work. You don't really hear the sounds of stuff going on, but you hear the press conference.
As you know,
So
there was an explosion at a chicken processing plant. We are working with the management and staff of Mr. Plucky's to ascertain what happened.
all right, we'll work with that. It's what we got to work with anyway, so I might have to go and record myself scraping butter on toast. Yeah, actually, that's probably not a bad idea. I might have to record some fill-in audio for this.
The unfortunate events of last week. As you know, there was.
Because it's mostly going to be, yeah. Hey, Cat. We're going to have to do some recording here at the house. I guess I know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm setting up a mic in the kitchen, and I'm mimicking what's happening here. So that'll be fun. Yeah, right? No, exactly. Like all I need is the sound. So I'm going to set up a microphone in the kitchen. Or, actually I could set it up right here at my desk. I don't need it. I just need like the sound of bread flopping.
We are investigating the unfortunate events of last week.
And then like a cup setting down, and then like butter,
chicken processing plant.
and then scraping butter on a thing. Yeah, we got this. We can freaking totally do this.
Indication this was a deliberate act. Al Jones.
Bread. You got Jody yakking in the background, which is just so that's why you can't use any of the audio, because we're going through the motions of what was happening, but I didn't think, oh yeah, we can't hear any of the other stuff. So I know what I'm doing. Recording myself doing stuff. Okay. All right. Save. Control save. I'm out. Yes. Home takeover this weekend. That's me. Okay. Dinner time. How's the snow going out there? It's crazy. It's already like a couple of stupid inches out there. So anyway. All right. Say goodnight, Finn. See, there you are. Mr. Fanny. You're a goofball. All right. Good night, everybody. We will see you not tomorrow, Tuesday, because we got stuff going on tomorrow. So anyway, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. All right. Goodbye. I'll let you know how this goes this weekend. I'll give you some, maybe I'll take some behind the scenes video of my recording episode. So, okay. Good night.